What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do some KotOR before work. This is Old Republic 2. Let's see, 4 hours 6, 4 hours 46. Yeah. Cool. You've been out of touch with galactic events since the Mandalorian Wars. You should try to discover what has happened in the galaxy since your exile. Perhaps KotOR will know more once you have escaped paradise. I think she's over here. Yeah.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
You lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
I felt your loss of your hand. What would have happened if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme, I felt like my hand was... Like, what consequences? Death?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Does our connection have any advantages?
It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
KotOR will possess the Force chain of special ability. When either of you uses a Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Can you tell me what's happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor V.
What happened after the war?
As you know, Revan and Malak went to war against the Mandalorians, and you followed under Revan's banner. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
What happened next?
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
How were Malak and the Sith defeated?
As all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
But what happened to Revan?
No one knows, certainly not I. Korriban lies in ruins, Revan is gone, and the blade of war he promised to stab into the heart of the galaxy has withdrawn. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Revan turned against Malak for the sake of the Republic?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps? The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
And we must do what we can until it has a chance to recover from the war.
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
Can anything be done to help the Republic?
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
What do you mean?
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids, warships, or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
There are other questions I wish to ask you.
Ask, and I will answer.
What do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
There must be some place we can go.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Where are we bound again?
The planet Telos, decimated by the Sith during the Jedi Civil War. Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
And if we find out Jedi teachings on Telos to help us?
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
A lot to take in at once. I need time to reflect on this.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
Will do. I'll go see him now.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot. She seems fine, just needs some rest.
Well, she sure could use it. It might do wonders for her mood, too. She's lucky she's a Jedi.
or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Hard living?
Yeah. Her face looks like it was plowed by crazed Ord Mantell farmers. Don't tell me you were too distracted by her personality to notice.
Are we still on course for telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. If you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, I'll do that.
So? What happened?
What?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Exiles are not allowed to keep their lightsabers.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
I was a single hilt.
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Both the blade and crystal are unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
There's a blue lightsaber usually used by Jedi Guardians.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
So no matter, it was taken from you long ago.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Telos. Climate artificially maintained space station terrain docking landing zone.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
You have anything to do with that?
That as it may be. The circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
I'll be able to get my gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
Yep, I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You are.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
Some questions.
I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
What's going on?
The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey, I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
We're in the TSF station. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Your body's staying right here.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
The security cameras... What? What's going on?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Ren?
He said he was an assassin.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
How did he manage to sneak in here?
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
What's gonna happen now?
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Let's go.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Telos is pretty annoying.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
Just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
How long will we be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
You think, Kreia?
We cannot stay in any one place too long. But our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. Communication console. Incoming call. Sokolinu, TSF officer, accept call.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Athorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grant's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yes, please send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
What's this about? Yes, go on. So how could I help? Do you mean?
Perhaps Shodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
I'll speak with your leader when I'm freed.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Caller. Telos. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests in Telos, wants you to come to the Ithorian compound in residential module 082 west to speak with Chodo Habat. Falls by 2, bonus mission, Telos, an assassin disguised as Batu Rem, a TSF officer on the Citadel station, made an attempt on your life while you were in prison there. It may also be worth trying to find out who hired him and why. Zerker Corporation Citadel Branch. Accept call.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerker Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jenna Lorso. May I put you through?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Luso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, I suppose he didn't mention the exchange. Helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't need the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerker and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
I'm not interested.
That's too bad. Well, you know where we are if you change your mind. Citadel Station is at a crossroads right now, you know. And so are you. Don't take the wrong road.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Rest.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragas facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Great.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
What do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragas, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore Telos. We need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, thank you. I think this should be better. Thanks.
I hear you.
Skills, treat injury, security. One more point to use. I'll save that point. But yeah, thanks. So I've gotten to Nar Shaddaa before, but I've never gotten past Nar Shaddaa. See, I'm excited to do this. I just beat KotOR a few days ago. The other night I beat KotOR. Yeah. I'm gonna give her horror. Yeah, I think KotOR 1 is a more solid experience. I mean, then again, I've only played up to Nar Shaddaa in this. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I was about to end this stream, but I'm not now. I got like 30 minutes till I have to get ready for work. Alright, arrested. Lieutenant Gren has released you from house arrest, but you must remain on board Citadel Station until the Republic completes its own investigation of the Paragus incident. You may use apartment C3 in residential module 82 until the investigation is complete and you are free to leave. You're gonna lurk for a few minutes while dishes are getting done, so I won't respond for a second. Alright, sounds good. Evan Hawk's ID, telos. Lieutenant Gren told you that Evan Hawk's ID is complete, but you must visit the TSF station in Entertainment Module 81 and complete the necessary paperwork to get it and the rest of your belongings out of the impound. Zerka calling telos. Jenna Lorso, Zerka Executive Officer on Citadel Station, wants you to come by Zerka's offices in Residential Module 82 East. She wants you to offer contract as well as prevent you from aiding the authorities. Alright. I think this is how I get out right here.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Alright. So I'll go over to the Thorians. Must visit TSF Station, Entertainment Module 81. Cool. Is this 81 right here? A1. There we go. Merchant. Please don't want to trouble. It was an accident, I swear.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
No, that wasn't the way it was. I did not mean to disturb your drinking. Allow me to leave and go on my way. I'll tell
Not
you.
even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
I like to hear his side of the story. I think it's very simple. I was at a bar enjoying my drink. These brutes elbowed their way to the bar, spilling my beverage all over on the two of us. And they dragged me out here. Look at those two. I don't know what they want. They send me home with limbs twisted, body battered, and spirit broken. You must
This
help
doesn't have
me.
anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
I won't let you lay a hand on him.
Just my luck. Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt?
Can't we talk about this?
Believe me, there's nothing to talk about.
I don't want to fight you.
Then he shouldn't have gotten involved.
Well, you're fucked anyway. Missing so much shit. I think I was completely helpless. These mercenaries are too much. I wish something could be done about them. Why are they allowed to do this? Kislev isn't able to do much. Keep peace in the station. Zerka's hired too many mercenaries. Even Zerka can't control them. The Republic must do something about this, but it's anyone's guess where they're going. You should leave in case their friends come looking for them. Sure, I'll stay away from Cantina for now. Thank you. Keep your credits, a reward is not necessary. Again, it's not often that one such goodness is achievable in a short time. Thank you. Alright, let's get going. Entertainment Module 81. Oh, what the hell? Should be over here, right? Yeah.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Trying to go ahead and come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my positions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
What do you mean gone?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' service instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Take my possessions back at least.
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
I'll be going now. I should do everything in one locker. I have to re-equip everything. Oh, wow. I have an implant perk. Reflex +1. Adrenaline amplifier. Vibro sword. 212. Oh wow, Vibro sword is better. And then I guess I'll do plasma torch. My offhand. And I'll give her Vibro. I'll give her a Vibro sword too. Give her a reflex package. He can have man, is the advanced mining laser the best one I have? I guess so. I'll give him Bonadin alloy heavy suit. Should be fine. Do a hard save real quick. So let's see. Evanhawk has been stolen. Getting off Citadel Station will be impossible without recovering Evanhawk or acquiring another ship. I'll go to the Ithorian compound right now. Moza represent Ithorian planet or certain interests on Telos wants you to come to the Ithorian compound in residential module 82 west. This takes me. Shuttle bay. Check out the cantina.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing.
Well, it ended up being mixed, but light side for the most part.
Has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
Doton hit.
Tabatumpa musulu kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanziuma.
Who are you?
Jone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik mawimbo granda mibilan.
Odds and ends.
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananatsata.
Look at your inventory.
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananatsata.
I'll be going now.
Kutachivita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
Alright.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Can't say that I do.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Bennock, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Bennock. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest opponent.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
I don't want any trouble.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Alright, dog.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzac?
Perhaps later. Cool. You're an aggressive person all the way. I would have whooped him. Nice. Honestly, should have to get more experience. I sort of want to now. He's probably gone. Damn it, he's gone. Alright. I'm gonna see the Ithorians. Let's see. Residential Module 82 West. Let's be this way. Yeah, I have to go real soon. I'll be back tonight. Moses sent me to speak with Chodo Haba. Alright. I think he's over this way. What do you want from me? You mean trouble with Zerka, right? Go on. Yes, I'll see it to you safely. Return with the droid intelligence. Alright. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go in a minute. I'll have to get ready for work. We'll be back tonight.
Dragan X1 gestale lorcha jemu mebeterung choda? Luka sole mulosoch?
Helping Athorians, yes.
Yatuka, Uwanrika, Chotin, Wanima, Orata, Wakata,
There's nothing to do with money.
Wisomo godosi sheba dentes kol mostovi gitayavach, Pictarishan.
At least they're not as dirty as Zerka.
Drava krita punta to umpi con kilina chati Kosovo ramwe, Masoko chibro. Dancha ita wichidumpa kavanekunoba kinect, ma winbo krata metilan. Huta yanolia, jukta genichu bawanki na jung winoton ma vibrita.
Not interested.
Takome jagmeski, nudna duchung wesinta torutu moko grave. Walia to sabolia nuon sototuko na mabajumun. Kachichu ita haudunga. Huta yanolia, jukta genichu bawanki na jung winoton ma vibrita.
Dock Module 126. Shadowbot sent me to help deliver the replacement restoration droid. Open KotOR II. Alright, I'm gonna have to save right here. Gotta get ready to go. But I'll be back tonight with more KotOR II. I might also start Tyranny. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, Justice Taroka. I play a lot of RPGs, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls on and off. KotOR II right now, and I want to get into more strategy games, so I'm going to start Tyranny sometime soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Have a good one.